ABC Arena. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Vasilii the Matrix Lomachenko, weighing in at 57 kilos, right on the number for the featherweight division. He's 170 centimeters tall with a reach of 166. And he'll be facing King Ryan Garcia. 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighed in at 129 pounds, his reach 70 inches.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Vasilii Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasilii Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, introducing King Ryan Garcia.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Still swinging with nothing left. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Nice punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Caution is being thrown to the wind. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That left counter. Let's talk about Loma. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He threw the hook, didn't land. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Perfect punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
That one will count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He missed with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That's another scoring shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Nice punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Loma. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice shot with the left. Right punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good punch. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma. There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Misses with that jab. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he misses with that jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma. Well, we know they've got... Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He scored with that left hand. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. This fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Missed him with that uppercut. There's a right hand. Left, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. It's all offense all the time. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He fails to score with that left hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No rest for the weary. They both want the knockout. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Oh, that punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Counter punching. Let's talk about Loma. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. This is the 10th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good left counter that lands. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about luck. There's the bell for round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. I'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little bit. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You just got to use brain.
He just misses with that jab. It's all offense, all the time. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, right? And get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You've got someone with that hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about low level. And around that seems like an eternity. Who thought we would have made it to 12? They say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's being there. He's going to come out with the pressure on you. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Fight, fire, throw him off, because he's going to try to put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear.
Just missed that left jab. Power is obviously great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen simple fighters that can just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know possession. They know to you. It's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges in both men and in this round.
Still, tap. That's a match made in heaven.
Power with no punches.